You want to use gentle parenting skills, but your inherited parenting build doesn't support them. This is why you are playing parenting on hard mode. This is why you keep yelling, even though you hate yourself for it. But you can break this cycle. You can respect your inherited parenting build. First, you have to understand the invisible mechanic that is currently sabotaging your build. Let's dive in. To understand why your build is failing, we first have to look at the main questline, which is socialization. As a parent, your utmost goal is to integrate your child into the society you live in. The global S-tier build to solve this quest is called authoritative build. And gentle, responsive, and positive parenting are just variants of this. The authoritative meta's core mechanic is influence. Influence is a passive aura buff on you that helps your child accept your guidance. But here's the twist. You don't cast the influence buff. Your child does.
If you don't have an authoritative build, your child sees your socializing attempts as an intrusion, not guidance. This triggers their defense mechanics instead of their receptivity.
This means that gentle parenting skills only work if your child perceives your build as authoritative. Your child perceives your build through your reaction patterns to them. But your skills only account a small part of this. Your skills are only the what you do. Your attributes have more weight because they tell the how. So, how do we get that influence buff? We respect the 4 core attributes. The first attribute is authority. Many parents fear that gentle means losing control. But in this meta, authority is actually a high stat because it is your willingness to socialize your child. But many parents are struggling with this because their inherited build lacks the safe skills to set up the rules and boundaries. High authority legacy builds usually rely on fear mechanics like yelling, silent treatment, or punishment. As you want to be gentle, you don't want to use these. In contrast, low authority legacy builds lack the entire direct socialization skill tree.
So, regardless of your inherited build, you probably run a low authority build with bursts of fear mechanics. This introduces unpredictability, triggering your child's defenses.
However, having high authority makes your child feel important because they see that you are invested in their growth. But high authority only means that you are willing to do the quest. For your child to actually cast influence on you, they have to feel safe.
Your respect attribute shows them how safe they are. It is the boundary of what you are willing to do to them. Low respect is from the belief that you can use fear, by causing emotional or physical suffering, to get results. High respect means you protect their dignity at all costs. This creates the safety they need to cast the influence buff.
If you keep regressing into using the yelling skill, respect is the attribute you should put your points into. Soon I will tell you exactly how you can do this. But when we try to respect our build, we often turn into robots. We are told to be calm, so we learn these scripts that sound perfect on paper but feel incredibly weird to speak aloud. When I started my own respect quest, I sounded like this. I hear you are angry. Do you need a hug? And my child was like, do you even like me anymore? And I was like, of course I love you, my child. But inside, I raged. What is your problem?
Can't you see how freaking calm I am?
This is why the third attribute, warmth, is vital. But being warm doesn't mean that you are a Zen master 24/7. It means that you are a living, breathing human being who shows their child how to navigate through the feelings by experiencing them without turning them into a weapon. High warmth creates a connection that makes your child feel that you are an ally. And the last attribute, recognition, turns this into a long-term strategy. Recognition is how you view your child's competence.
Low recognition treats them like an NPC to be controlled. High recognition sees them as a player you help to level up. This builds the confidence they need to lead themselves.
Now you have a good understanding of your attributes. But let's be real. Knowing the stats is one thing. Actually moving the points is the real grind. So, here is your first respect quest description. Find your hidden status effects. Pick one interaction from today. Ask yourself, which attribute was low and why? Don't stop at the first answer, but be honest because you are looking for negative status effects. Keep digging until your answer isn't about your child's behavior anymore, but about your own beliefs. For example, I yelled to protect myself because I believe that my child is intentionally trying to hurt me. I believe that I'm only safe if I overpower them. These negative status effects leak through your reactions. Therefore, they make impossible for your child to cast the influence buff on you. After you collect a few, you will see that most of the beliefs behind your low-level reactions are about your perceived safety. Once you see that your child isn't an enemy, but just a new player, these beliefs lose their power. You can do this process with traditional journaling, but it's actually hard to be objective with yourself. That's why I developed an AI respect tool called Enéh. It helps you find these hidden status effects and reaction patterns that sabotage your build. Soon I will make it available for beta testers. If you are interested in trying this out, join the waitlist in the link below. Okay, so that's all I got for this video. Again, this was a deep dive into the 4 attributes that can make or break your parenting build. We went deep into the psychology and you got the full framework, plus how you can use it to fix your own parenting build. Thank you for watching, leave a comment and let me know what to cover in the next video. See you there!